Hello friends, my name is Josh. Welcome back to Dating as Humans. This is the dating channel where we talk about rational dating, dating with intelligence, dating with intention. Instead of chasing feelings, being intentional and having an actual, intentional, grounded, rational dating experience. If you want to make your dating life more amazing, this is the channel for you. This is a channel for men and women. Everyone hopefully can find something useful here. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Today we're talking about 5 scientifically backed reasons to keep trying to date, even if you feel discouraged. Listen, dating can be very discouraging. There's nothing that feels quite as bad as getting rejected, being excited to make connections with someone and then having those connections not go anywhere, feeling like, you're hopeful that that person likes you and then they don't text you back or whatever. This can get you down. This can make some people feel very, like, I don't even want to do this. Like, I'm giving up. Like, this can make a lot of people feel like they want to give up. And I just want to encourage you today with some scientifically backed research to give you reasons to keep trying, even when it feels discouraging, even if you've had a bad time, even if you've had a bad day with it. The truth is, guys, there are a lot of good reasons to pursue an amazing dating life. And I'm going to give you 5 of those reasons today. Let's start with reason number 1. Healthy romantic love can make life measurably better, okay? Research on romantic relationships and well-being finds that romantic involvement is associated with higher quality of life, more happiness, and fewer negative emotional states like sadness and anger. That does not mean every relationship is good for you. Bad relationships can hurt you, actually, but the possibility of a healthy one is not fluff. It is one of the real quality of life upgrades humans are built to seek, okay? This is very important, so keep that in mind, right? That healthy romantic love can actually improve your life, and it is worth looking for, even if it's a little difficult to find, right? But don't give up. Let's go to point number 2. Strong connection is linked to better health outcomes and longer life, okay? A major meta-analysis found that stronger social relationships were associated with lower mortality risk, and more recent reviews continue to identify social connection as an important predictor of both mental and physical health. Dating is not the only path to connection, of course, but romantic partnership can become one of the most intimate forms of social support. We were not designed, we did not evolve to be alone in this, guys. There's a lot of stuff out there about the lone wolf, being a loner, being by yourself, being self-sufficient. This is all fine to a point. Being self-sufficient is great, but there's really nothing that's going to replace the benefits that come from that romantic, loving bond you might form with someone else. This is just another reason to keep trying, okay? Not to be bitter about past failure, but to look forward to future success. This is going to bring us to tip number 3. A good partner can help buffer stress, okay? Close relationships can help regulate stress. Research on partner support shows that close relationship partners can buffer stress responses, and one study found that women who embraced their romantic partner before an acute stress task had a reduced cortisol response compared with a no-embrace control group, okay? Life is hard enough, guys. I don't know if you noticed, it's not getting any easier out here, right? One of the reasons love matters is that the right person doesn't necessarily need to remove every bad thing from our lives, but they can help your nervous system to stop living like every cloud is, going to be a disaster. Like every bad situation is going to ruin everything. It can help. It helps to have support. It helps to get a hug. It helps to have someone tell you that they love you and they care about you and they believe in you, right? Now, I realize that you may, be discouraged about this. You may think, well, I would love to do all that, Josh. Well, you're preaching to the choir. I have tried, but this dating world out here is ridiculous. These men are out of their minds, or these women are crazy, right? You all may be thinking, these people out here, they've lost their minds. There's no one left to date. What has gone on with people? What is wrong with the dating scene? Well, there are issues in the dating scene. But there are also people like you out there, people who want a good dating life, people who actually want connection, who want to build romance. So giving up, it's not the way, my friends. It's not the way. By the way, if you'd like to talk more about this with me, you can book a call with me. My link is in the description. I don't coach or anything like that, but if you'd like to talk, run some things by me, maybe ask for some advice or tell me what you think about a thing, I would love to hear it, okay? With that being said, let's go to point number 4. Romantic relationships can push personal growth, okay? Self-expansion theory suggests that romantic relationships can help people grow by introducing new experiences, perspectives, identities, skills, and social worlds. Recent reviews connect romantic self-expansion with benefits like well-being, self-efficacy, self-esteem, attachment security, and comfort with closeness. So dating isn't only about finding someone. When done well, it actually helps you. The process helps to teach you who you are, what you value, what you will and won't tolerate, what you need from a partner in order for it to be productive and good for you, and what kind of love you're actually capable of giving, and what you're interested in giving in your life. These are important things to think about. Not every person is going to be good for us. We do not want to date people who are going to hold us back. We do not want to date people who are going to stifle our growth. We do not want to date people who are going to cause us stress and make problems in our lives. But if done right, the right romantic relationship can actually be a boon. It can be a positive. It can be something that helps us to grow in the right way. This is a great reason to think about dating. Even if you're a little discouraged, there are good reasons to do it, okay? And let's go to point number 5, final point. A good relationship can support healthier habits, okay? Couples often influence each other's health behaviors, including exercise, smoking, alcohol use, and diet. Relationship health research also suggests that couples-based behavior can change, or that couples-based behavior change can be a powerful context for improving health because a partner is part of the daily environment where habits happen, right? So, in other words, the right relationship doesn't just give you, butterflies, feel good feelings, intimacy, these kinds of things. A real good relationship with a good partner can actually help you become a better steward of your body, of your choices over your schedule and your future. See, like those power couples that you see where they're working out together, where they're both like eating keto or vegan, right? Whatever it is. You may not be vegan, whatever. But the point is that oftentimes the person we choose as our dating partner can drag us down into some bad stuff, right? That person might be the worst person for you, and then they may actually hinder your life. But the opposite is also true. If you find someone actually high quality, somebody really amazing, somebody who actually pulls you up and supports you, and who you do the same to them, and then the two of you together are better than you could have been alone, this is a real thing. I have experienced this. Now I've experienced the opposite too. I've had partners that drug me down. I've had partners that held me back, but I left those relationships. I've also been the one who held people back when I was younger and I didn't know better. I had to work on myself, become better. But if you're working on yourself, you're trying to get to a higher point in your life, friend, there are going to be amazing people out there who would love to join you on your journey. So let me give you just a little bit of encouragement. This advice, this science-backed research that I've presented today is the why. Why does it matter? Why should you care? Well, because you don't want to miss out on these things. You also don't want to miss out on that amazing intimacy, those hugs, those kisses, those cuddles. Dating and being with a wonderful person can be such a good experience. If you're feeling jaded today, if you're feeling a little down about it today, maybe just think about some of these benefits and then think to yourself, you know what? Maybe with a little time, if I met the right person, if I can try to let go of some of that pain from the past, maybe I could open myself up to trying again, getting out there, getting on a dating app, going to, somewhere to meet people, going to an event, joining a club or a group where you might meet good people who are going to be that positive part of your life, right? Who could be. And then meeting people either online or organically in person, however you want to do it. But I would encourage you to do it, guys. I personally really believe that life is made so much better when humans have romantic companionship, when they have intimacy, when they have love, when they have support. I think that this makes life better and richer, and I think that I've given you some very rational reasons to believe that this is true. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for coming back to Dating as Humans. My name is Josh. I'll see you amazing people on the next one.